The setting is the first thing that attracts people. It's very exciting. It looks like our image. You know, we read in the novels, this looks like a college campus, and it is.
The campus is remarkable. Stone and slate and collegiate Gothic style make for an extraordinary campus. A sense of beauty, a sense of permanence, a sense of enduring values that spawns the kind of student-to-student, student-to-faculty relationships that are extraordinary. It really is a visual statement of who we are and what we aspire to do in the lives of students each and every day.
Rhodes College is a unique community, a community that pushes you to examine your personal beliefs, guides you into community service, places a major metropolitan city at your feet, takes you around the world, all the while giving you a nationally acclaimed private liberal arts education.
The school has just really been the perfect environment for me. Just all the different aspects coming in from every different angle have just really made me the person that I am and have really allowed me to shape my leadership skills and my service skills and challenge and push me academically, and all those things put together, I think, are the perfect packaged college deal.
There's no easy road at Rhodes, so to speak. Like, if you come here to learn.
And this learning endeavor is guided by our faculty, people who are scholars as well as gifted teachers.
You talk with them every day, and the classes are small enough. You have an opportunity to actually interact, as opposed to just maybe knowing about them or knowing their research. You get to sit down and talk with them, and they really encourage you.
With a little more than 1,500 students on campus, Rhodes' small size encourages a strong degree of interaction, a mentoring relationship among students and professors.
My top priority is undergraduate students. It's you. My goal is to make you be successful at the next level if that's where you want to be. My approach is less let me tell you how you should think, but tell me why you think that way, and why don't you examine it while you're telling me that.
And there's one more asset few highly competitive liberal arts colleges can offer: a vibrant city just blocks from campus.
There are great cities in the United States, and I have had the pleasure of living in several of them, but there are few that offer as much as Memphis offers to its students.
Is the way that media projects African Americans still a stereotype and still a problem, Marvin?
Sure it is. It looked like to me they go and pick the dumbest people in the world to represent us on the news.
When a student comes to Rhodes, they're going to be faced with a lot of challenges and issues. There's going to be a lot of self-discovery, and they're going to learn new things.
Rhodes students begin that process of self-discovery their first year with a series of 4 one-semester courses. This part of the curriculum reflects the college's historic ties with the Presbyterian Church. It encourages students to examine Judeo-Christian heritage to better understand their own convictions.
So we started off the year doing the Epic of Gilgamesh, which if you're not familiar with, you will be. And we go from there to the Hebrew Bible. We're going to enter into the New Testament pretty soon. We did the Greek philosophers. The search class really puts into perspective where, as a human civilization, we came from and where are we headed.
Religious expression here is free, and in a small setting you're with the same people who sometimes share common belief and others who don't, but people are always willing to accept, whatever your religious belief may be.
These required courses are an integral part of the educational experience at Rhodes College.
It does attract a certain type of student, and those students are the ones that value a smaller learning environment, an environment where they realize they will have to engage with others on an ongoing basis. They'll have to learn the conventions of scholarly discourse. The students that thrive in that environment are the students that ultimately choose a place like Rhodes.
Why do you think that's so significant? I mean, why is it?
A love of learning compels some students to pursue intensive, individualized study with faculty members. We call this experience a directed inquiry.
It's a fabulous opportunity for me. I'm doing one currently on 19th century Southern culture. I'm writing a series of 5 shorter papers. It's a rapid pace, and it's an intensive pace.
One of the great things about being a sort of teacher-scholar
is having the opportunity to work closely with undergraduates in such a way that I'm able to share what I've learned in my own research.
It trains you for graduate work if you're interested in that. It also allows a student to come away with a more comprehensive understanding of a specific subject.
When we're both reading something for the first time, it's a learning experience for both of us. And that, it seems to me, is one of the best things about being at an institution like Rhodes.
While faculty members are researchers and published scholars in their own right, Rhodes places a priority on teaching and interacting with students.
And that's something that is very special about a small school compared to a large university where classes and labs get farmed out to the teaching assistants. Here the professors are in there, they're working with the students, they're doing the research projects with the students without that intermediate step, that intermediate person.
I want to go to medical school. I'm really looking forward to that. It's an intense situation to be in, to be a pre-med student. Other schools, you know, pre-med, it's really competitive and intense and abrasive. Here, I think it's a pretty cool group of guys and girls who go in pre-med, help each other out a lot.
Through a partnership with St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, Rhodes offers students a remarkable research opportunity. It combines work in the labs and clinics of this internationally known cancer treatment center with classes and seminars on campus. The experience begins with an intense summertime commitment, then continues throughout the academic year.
I am going to be working with Dr. Harris, who's in the molecular pharmacology lab, and I'm trying to decide between pharmacology, which is much more the research on drugs and how they affect the body, and pharmacy. So this summer, for me, it's going to be a really interesting time because it's going to help me decide where I want to go with my career.
Rhodes was the first liberal arts college in the country to form a department to offer the major in international studies. Students learn from experts in specific fields and are primed to take advantage of the unusual opportunities that Rhodes presents to study and even work abroad.
If the United States and our students are going to be prepared to meet the challenges and the opportunities of globalization, they need to be trained in things international. They need to work abroad. They need to study abroad if we are going to be competitive in this new international economic system.
The International Studies Department helped Brent Robeson develop his language skills by awarding him a Buckman Scholarship.
I was able to get something that provided me the opportunity to go work with FedEx, a great, Fortune 500 company over in Hong Kong, an area where I've been studying and learning about, and really bring together my whole educational experience as well as doing an internship and exposing me to Asian business culture and just being able to live there.
Forbear, foul ravisher, libidinous swine. Isn't that just a hilarious line? And nobody could make it onto the stage saying that line without the audience collapsing in laughter.
Dr. Michael Leslie's English class is studying the works of Ben Jonson, a contemporary of Shakespeare. These same students may travel with Dr. Leslie to the University of Oxford, England, where Rhodes created a renowned study abroad program more than 30 years ago.
Well, British Studies is a real glory of Rhodes College. It's one of the oldest and most distinguished summer schools that an American college runs in Oxford. And we're able to recruit the very best of British and American scholars to work with our students in small groups and to derive tremendous benefit from our location in Oxford.
What I like the most about the course is the fact that you actually get to learn from professors at Oxford. People who, English professors, they have a different kind of sense of humor, different outlook towards Americans. And it's just nice to experience that different set of cultural values.
Why do you require 6 cents more than what you gave?
Well, what's your incentive?
Because of the opportunity cost of that dollar. That's exactly right.
Rhodes business administration majors analyze actual corporate dilemmas and decisions within the context of a liberal arts education.
We're not trying to educate people for jobs. We are trying to help people prepare for careers. We don't teach our business courses as technical courses. We teach our business courses in the sense of how they fit into the broader scheme of things. The location of Rhodes in a major metropolitan area is extremely important. Students at Rhodes have so many internship opportunities so that they are supplementing their education at Rhodes with real-world experience.
Rhodes, I think, has a great internship program, and at ALSAC, I am in the event and corporate marketing department. It's just definitely given me a taste of how my classes here at Rhodes really have prepared me to face a business environment that's always changing, and to really just keep up with what's going on.
Classes, directed inquiries, research, and internships. The educational experience at Rhodes is the sum total of these opportunities.
I think more than anything, and I always tell this to my parents, it's not a liberal arts education, it's the liberal arts experience, really. It's been a blessing and a curse in a way. Like I have an entirely new realm of interest and things that I want to continue to explore, but it's also helped me narrow and sort of pinpoint my passions in a way.
I don't think you can overstate the value of a liberal arts education, especially in a society that is undergoing rapid change, because what we're giving students in a liberal arts education are tools of analysis, tools of critical scrutiny that are going to enable them to function well in any situation that comes along.
We'll do mashed potatoes and then a layer of cheese.
This is a weekly event in the lives of Rhodes students, staffing a neighborhood soup kitchen. Service to others is such a strong tradition at Rhodes that 75% of students participate in some form of community service. At times, that effort takes them outside Memphis and even outside the country. Each year, Rhodes students build houses and playgrounds for families living along the U.S.-Mexico border.
Tex-Mex is it's a spring break trip. It's sort of alternative than, I guess, going to the beach. It's amazing. You might come down there thinking that you're giving, but it's amazing just how much you are given by these people and how much you learn.
Volunteerism at Rhodes is recognized by a national foundation that provides scholarships for students who will demonstrate leadership in community service.
A Bonner Scholarship provides an individual with the opportunity to make a difference. And what I do for that is something called CASA, Court Appointed Special Advocates. It's with the juvenile court systems here in Memphis, Shelby County. And I go down there and I act as basically almost an attorney, for these children who really have no other recourse but to look to individuals who are willing to give their time.
Claire Chambers received national recognition for a literacy program she coordinates at a local school.
We have an entire program, the Kenny program, that is an overarching service program that really puts hundreds and hundreds of volunteers into the community every week. And to have a student-run organization that is supported by the college and has a long history that its sole purpose is to utilize Rhodes students in the Memphis community, that was just amazing to me to find that.
Rhodes provides special service learning courses which blend classroom experiences with community service.
It structures a personal involvement with the issue as well as an academic involvement, and to have your mind going on those two levels at the same time really brings a whole new meaning to the experience.
One of the first things new students do is pledge to abide by the Rhodes College Honor Code, promising that they will not lie, cheat, or steal.
And it's definitely affected my 4 years here. You know, just with professors who will give you a take-home test, or professors usually aren't in the room when you're taking tests. It's just a good feeling of trust between the students and the faculty. And I can't imagine not having it here.
Crafted with care and skill, the Rhodes campus in Memphis, Tennessee has been called the most beautiful campus in America. It radiates a sense of permanence, reflects a seriousness of purpose.
This is truly a wonderful place to be, and part of it is definitely the atmosphere.
13 of Rhodes' buildings are on the National Register of Historic Places, including Halliburton Tower, perhaps Rhodes' best-known landmark. Next door, students attend classes in Palmer Hall, passing through the cloister countless times each day. Nearby, Borough Library is currently the main library on campus. Thanks to a generous bequest of $35 million, Rhodes will begin constructing a new library to be completed in 2004. Up-to-date computer facilities and a language lab are located in Buckman Hall. Facilities for the sciences dominate the campus's inner quad. Kennedy Hall houses chemistry labs. Ohlendorf Hall is the home of the mathematics department. Peyton Rhodes Tower holds physics classrooms, And in the center, Fraser Jelke is home to biology. Behind Fraser Jelke, the Briggs Student Center is a gathering place for students to enjoy a cup of coffee between classes. And at the end of the quad, Borough Refectory offers several choices at mealtimes, including freshly cooked specialty items. The McCoy Theater is home to Rhodes students interested in dramatic productions. Hassel Hall contains music practice rooms, plus a recital hall. The quad anchors the middle of campus with residence halls to the east and west. First-year students are generally housed together in double rooms. All residence halls are air-conditioned.
The first time I came in, I was really surprised because it's just so much bigger than the dorm I had in China, and I love this dorm. It's very comfortable, it's very convenient.
Upperclassmen can choose to live in residence halls containing suites. 2 rooms share an adjoining bathroom. Students involved in long-term academic or community service projects can choose to live together in 6-person townhouses right on campus.
It's sort of an apartment-style living situation. Our service project is one with youth villages. We serve as mentors to a group of about 10 to 12 boys. Just our interaction with them brightens up their day and kind of gives them a little bit more joy in their lives, and ours too.
East Village is a new housing complex on campus offering apartment-style living.
And it's great because it's all furnished. They have a couch for you, chairs, a love seat, a dining room table. The kitchen has a stove, a refrigerator. You bring your own appliances, but it has all the basics there for you.
All student rooms are wired for access to the campus computer network, so students with their own computers can access email, the internet, and the college server from their rooms.
It's just an incredible environment for accessing things that are on the internet. Residence halls are all wired. The coffee shop is now wired. The library is wired. Anywhere you go, you can plug in if you've got your laptop.
Rhodes continues to set new standards in its facilities with the Bryan Campus Life Center. It has a fitness room with state-of-the-art cardiovascular machines and free weight and resistive exercise equipment. There are performance and multi-use gyms that are great for intramurals, plus racquetball and squash courts, and a studio for aerobics and martial arts instruction.
The Bryan Campus Life Center plays a vital role in the Rhodes community. Right now I'm in the lobby overlooking the intramural basketball courts, and above me is also the indoor track. It's a 1/10 of a mile. It gives students the opportunity to run inside during the winter when it's cold. We also have an outside swimming pool where students can gather and 10 outside tennis courts. Also, there's the links layer where you can get food and kind of just relax in a social atmosphere and play pool and throw darts. So it's a big part of a student's life here at Rhodes College.
The area around Rhodes is a residential neighborhood, a great place for jogging. Plus, the college borders on one of Memphis's major parks.
We have an art museum a couple hundred feet away. The zoo is within walking distance of the school. Then we have things like the Orpheum Theater downtown. They have Broadway companies that come through there a few times a year and put on different shows.
It could be a boat ride on the Mississippi, a concert at the Pyramid, a visit to the National Civil Rights Museum, or dinner at one of the many restaurants in Overton Square. Everything is just a short ride from campus.
I enjoy, going down to Beale Street and going to different concerts and things. The opportunities here are unparalleled. They're innumerable, if you will.
I find that most of our students like to be involved in something else outside of their classes, if for no other reason than just the extra interaction that it gives us among the other people that we live with here.
Ms. Sherpa, you are aware that Mr. Holman advertised
the mock trial team is consistently one of the best in the nation, beating some of the nation's top universities with their legal arguments.
Mock trial is a unique experience. It's not like debate. We've had national champions. We've had 2 national runners-up in the last 2 years. We were runner-up this year, but we're going to get it next year. We are. It's incredible. I mean, the history and the tradition is rich.
Those same words describe the Rhodes College Singers. And students are always finding ways to start new groups, like the Rhodes Gospel Choir.
Commander, rock and roll!
About half of Rhodes students get involved in Greek life. All 13 sororities and fraternities are nationally affiliated. Members of fraternities and sororities enjoy socializing at their chapter lodges, but live in the residence halls as part of the Rhodes community.
I've thoroughly enjoyed my 4 years of being in a sorority here at Rhodes. It's just added outlets for other groups of friends and activities in the Memphis community, just getting to know other people and the fun social aspects, I think, that come with all of it.
The entire campus turns out for the annual Spring Bash called Rites of Spring. Students can also participate in a wide range of varsity sports. Rhodes competes in Division III of the NCAA and is a member of the Southern Collegiate Athletic Conference.